Well, hey there, Christ the King Church, formerly known as Better Together Worship, formerly known as Christ Community and Greater Heights. Whether you've been with Christ Community for 25 years, or Greater Heights for 15 years, or Better Together Worship for a year and a half, or Christ the King Church for a week, there have been a lot of changes to how we stay connected and in touch with one another. My name is Travis, and today I'm joined by Charlotte and Asher, and our goal today is to let you know all the different ways that we can stay connected moving forward. All the information that we talk about is going to be in the description below, so let's dive in. All right, so what we're going to do here, we have a lot of new information that we want to share with everyone watching at home.
Cool.
So we're going to go through some of that, and you guys, I'm going to quiz you guys at the end to see if you guys remember some of the information that we talked about, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing that we want to let everybody know about is the new website. The new website is christking.church. Charlotte, can you say that back to me?
christking.church.
All right, so you just go to your browser, christking.church, you see the new website. All right, another place that we put a lot of content is on YouTube. So there are a lot of different YouTube channels that we've used. The YouTube channel that we're going to use moving forward, you can get to by going to youtube.com/@christking.church.
christking.church.
At christking.church on the end of youtube.com. So if you're there, you want to make sure that you subscribe so that you get updates from us. And on YouTube, you want to click the notification bell so that you get updates there. All right. And then on Facebook, again, we've used a lot of different Facebooks over the years. This is the one we're going to be using moving forward. This is, in fact, a new one. So everyone's going to need to resubscribe here, or not subscribe, like, whatever they call it on Facebook. So it's facebook.com/followchristking. Okay. So that's another one there. So that's YouTube and Facebook. Those are the two big social media channels that we use. We talked about the website. What was the website again, Asher? Do you remember?
christking.church.
That's right, christking.church. Very good, Asher. Okay, and the microphone's falling apart here. Let's see if we can fix that. Okay, and then another thing that we do, another way we communicate a lot is through our email lists. And so we have an email list that a lot of people are already subscribed to. But if you aren't subscribed to it, or if you aren't getting the weekly email, so there's an email that goes out every Friday, usually every Friday afternoon, you want to go to christking.church/email. And if you go there, you'll see a sign up form. You put your email address in, and then you'll be signed up for those email addresses. So christking.church/email. Speaking of email, we also have 3 new email addresses that we want to let you know about. The first one is hello@christking.church, and that's for all our kind of general email. If you want to send something to the church office, hello@christking.church. If you want to get in touch with one of our pastors, you can reach Pastor Matt at pastormatt@christking.church, or you can reach Pastor Heidi at christking.church. So Charlotte, how would you get a hold of Pastor Matt? What email address would you use?
Pastor Matt, christking.church.
Yeah, Pastor Matt at christking.church. Yep. And Asher, how would we get a hold of Pastor Heidi? Do you know?
Pastor Heidi at christking.church.
Yeah, Pastor Heidi at christking.church. That's right. Okay, so good. So we've got website, social media, email stuff, and then what about if you want to call the church? Here, do you guys know the phone number here?
I could read it.
Asher, why don't you tell me the phone number?
919-553.9770.
Yeah, all right. So that's 919-553-9770. That's the telephone number if you want to call the church office in this very room that we are. Okay, and speaking of the church, do you guys know the address of the church? Charlotte, can you tell us the address of the church?
1082 Amelia Church Rd.
Mm-hmm. And what city is that in?
Clayton, NC.
Oh, so Clayton, North Carolina. What's the zip code?
27528.
Oh, 27520. That's a great point. Charlotte was reading the next thing, which is actually the postal address.
Oh.
And that's a good point. The address of the church doesn't have the same zip code as the postal address. And that's because we have a P.O. box. So if you want to send mail to the church, you can't send it to this address. You can't send it to 1082 Amelia Church Road in Clayton, North Carolina, 27520. You have to send it to Christ the King Church, P.O. Box 478, Clayton, North Carolina, 27528. Okay, so that's the address and how to send mail. We've talked about the phone number. We talked about email. We talked about social media. We talked about a website. Speaking of the website, there's 2 special links that we just want to draw attention to on there, and that's if you want to submit prayer requests, you go to christking.church/prayer, and then if you wanted to give, you go to christking.church/give. All right, so Asher, one more time, can you tell me what the website is for Christ the King Church?
christking.church.
Oh man, knocked it out of the park. All right, great job. Well, is there anything else you guys want to say? Nope. All right, cool. Well, thanks for coming along on the ride. Thanks for sticking with us to the end. Again, all the information that we talked about is in the description of the video. We encourage you to like, share, comment, subscribe, update your address book, update your bookmarks, update your Rolodex, whatever it may be. We want to stay connected and in touch with you. And if you're using an old channel that we're not using anymore, then we won't be able to tell you about all the great things that God is doing here in this place, in and through us, and perhaps even in spite of us. See you soon.